Hello, everybody. Welcome to Secrets of Castle Greyhawk, episode 21.
One
Yeah,
left to drink.
my name is Sean, and I run the campaign. And these players have characters that are known as the Iron Dabbers. And they're going through the legendary dungeon underneath Castle Greyhawk. And one level is basically an adventure from the DM's Guild called the Lost Laboratory of Qualish. So the group has been going through that. And last time we played, they went to. It's basically like a floating island underground. And it was a monastery run by what they thought was a bone devil, but it turns out that the bone devil was actually like a construct controlled by this little closet.
Closet.
And they found Litria's parents, who are just brains in jars. And they found out that the throne that the Bone Devil was sitting on has this little keypad on it. And if you hit different codes, you can open portals to different places. And one code they know will take them to where Qualish apparently went, which is a mythical city called Daoine, Gloine. And the group is right now accompanied by a warlock named Mary Greymalkin. And do you have anybody else with you?
We had that Modram, but he interfaced himself into the thing to control it so we could take the brains.
Yep.
And we had the coffin on legs.
Oh,
No, he didn't
And I
come
think-
with you, though.
here we go.
Oh, that's right. His great
Thankfully.
Mary's his consort. He wants to get back to
We didn't take them because they sassed us.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
it's really their own fault.
Was it just the two? I thought
Yeah.
there was a third
I think
one.
so.
Okay.
And then I got the closet,
Yeah, he's bound to you now.
because I planner bound him. Yep.
His name is Wazit, I think.
Yep. Yeah, it was.
And we have Bart Dartman, of course.
That's
Yeah,
right.
well, of course.
Glotman.
He comes everywhere with us.
About Doutman. Yeah.
Did
So-
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
I think we have all the brains in the jars
The brains,
with us
too,
now,
yes.
which are telepathic.
You took the other
Well,
brains
Except
also.
the what was his name? The Grandmaster. We put him back in his body.
No, we
And then we set him on fire, right?
sort of slapped him in the body, and then I poured oil on him, and then I lit the oil on fire.
Did?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
being like,
Whatever.
oh no, what's happening? Oh no, I'm sorry. This
Well,
is
he
a
just
total
goes back to the
accident."
9 hells. He's fine.
It's true. He probably enjoys that.
He might even get a promotion and come back, or we'll see him as a lemur someday.
Demoted, yeah.
We're freeing him.
I mean, we're doing what we said.
An opportunity for the Grandmaster.
So, right now, you are on a floating island. You have the keypad thing that'll take you to Daoine, Gloine. You were hired by a cartophile who
That's
wants
right.
maps and journals and any notes of Qualish. Qualish is this legendary wizard or creator who made one of the items in the Dungeon Master's Guide called the Apparatus of Qualish.
That's right.
Indeed.
So Mary Greymalkin says, well, what are we doing? We're just going to stand here?
Yes. Litria poses
Yo.
stoically.
Does everyone want to keep exploring the island, or are we going back, or were we planning to go through that portal?
I mean,
We're already here.
Yeah, we were gonna go to the portal. We maybe the Sphinx wants to come with us.
Maybe. I mean, the Grandmaster's gone now.
That's true.
He doesn't really have any reason to be here. Hey, maybe one of the brains we could put in it. What do you think, brains?
God.
The Sphinx has its own mind.
Well, maybe there could be 2 brains in there.
The brains
That-
say,
Sure, stranger things have happened.
actually, so there's 3 brains that are not Litria's parents. And they
Oh, really?
Say,
There was that many brains?
and they say, well, we're sort of hoping you'll bring us to Qualish so maybe he can get us some bodies.
Oh,
Maybe.
All right.
Yeah, Litria, did you
yeah,
want
if he's
your...
down for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you want your parents to be able to touch you.
No, I want them to be brains in jars forever because I'm evil. Mwah, ha 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 ha.
Okay.
The brains
Well-
say, our sarcasm detectors are
Oh, yeah,
in
she's
danger of exploding.
She's the only good one of us.
Yeah.
True.
Back in Unga's realm, she was the only one who could go through that door.
It's true.
Yeah. We need to do
So be
that.
aware you're putting your fate in the hands of.
So should we do that and then after that figure out what we needed to about Elena to
Cure for madness.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe Qualish knows about that too. He seems like a pretty smart cookie.
Yeah. We
Uh,
can kind of
But Lystria raises her hand.
yeah.
Yeah, Flutria.
What if Qualish has also gone mad?
Well,
Everybody
then
who
we might
spends
have
time in
to.
here tends to go mad. It's a pattern.
We might have to adventure on him.
Yeah. I mean we'll figure something out. I kinda want my mom back, so
Yes.
It wouldn't be that big a deal.
Oh no, a random dog.
go away. Go away. It's the adventurer dog that magic it's a blink dog that disappears.
Blink them.
All right.
Morton
Okay,
Canaan's
so-
faithful hound.
It's my familiar. Should we go find Qualish then?
We should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go to Daoine Gloine.
Anybody know anything about this Daoine Gloine?
No.
I
Oh, my
think
parents
so.
probably do.
Well, the brains in jars say, well, that's what we were looking for, but unfortunately for us, we didn't make it there.
Oh, well,
But
hey.
you will now.
Only Qualish made it there.
Well, we have his
Wow,
journal.
so we're gonna be like the second people to ever make it there.
We have his journal and his notes, so if anyone can do it, we can.
It's true.
And we've got extra brain power.
Oh, the brains go, you sure do.
Let's do it.
You know, I shouldn't digress, but
Go ahead. Digress away.
Yes.
InfoWars' own Alex Jones says that people eat pituitary glands of other people to gain powers or something. So
Oh, so you're
just a
saying
little
can
real life
jerk off?
factoid for you.
Excellent.
So he's probably a cannibal. Great.
Okay, so
Oh,
that
yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Wait, so maybe he's like chewing on their pineal glands and just he's like tripping out for the last like. since
I
he
don't
got-
know. I don't know. But people are taking this very seriously, so
All right.
I thought you should know. Okay?
But
There's an
Qualish
information
can't-
war going on right now, okay? And it's getting really intense.
And dramatically
There's
kick
a lot
open the
of wars
portal.
going on,
and go
man.
through it.
You hit the buttons on the keypad. A swirling vortex appears in front of the throne. Once this was the throne of the Grand Master, but the Grand Master is just a quasit named Wazit. And now, there's a swirling portal to some strange realm that Qualish was seeking called Daoine Gloine. What do you do?
I sent Sean through.
Sean the Bat flies through into
I-
a
I-
mountainous
How do we
valley. A
Like,
city
oh,
partially submerged in some kind of liquid.
Liquid, huh?
Okay, there's a city partially submerged in some kind of liquid, guys. But I think we're good to go.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go through the portal.
I'll follow.
Wait, where did Sean come out? Like above the city?
Yes.
So
An
if we
area
step through, we could
overlooking
fall.
the city.
Okay.
So if
Like
we
on a
step
hill.
through, we might fall.
So you all go through.
I backflip
Sure.
through.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
You
Fuck it. That's the
all
Iron
just-
Dagger motto.
that's right. Or fuck it. you're
Fuck
right.
it.
No. Night
That's what
church.
it says on my business cards.
Hey, guys, please don't swear in front of my parents.
Oh. Sorry,
Sorry.
Mr.
Sorry.
or Mrs. Silvermind.
They're very old and old-fashioned.
So you
Oh,
all
we are
step through.
elves.
Yeah.
So it looks
Yeah.
like you do appear on some other mortal world. And I'm going to read you this box text. The legendary lost city of Daoine Gloine spreads out within a narrow mountain vale. Ancient and intricate stone towers rise up from the valley floor, though many of those have toppled against one another to form dangerous-looking walkways extending between the ruins. The rooftops and upper levels of the towers are strewn with vines and foliage, but a strange gleam extends across the lower reaches of the city, resembling an almost transparent barrier some 30 feet above the ground, visible only where it catches the light. Below that strange barrier, the buildings of the city are unnaturally clean, showing no signs of vegetation or other life, and highlighting the glimmering glass statuary that stands everywhere. Even at a distance, many of the statues appear to be humanoids of different races. So, city, half submerged in some strange liquid, glass statues both under in the streets below, and some on the rooftops.
Well, that doesn't seem natural at all.
No, it doesn't.
No, maybe.
I
I mean,
turned-
I'm not very smart, but maybe there's a barrier that keeps out other people.
How far are we from the barrier? Like, are we up on a hill, you said?
Yeah, you're not too far. You're just safely.
Okay.
I'm going to throw a rock into the... towards the little barrier, see what happens.
So you throw it, and it doesn't, it's not like water. It's more solid than that. And it kind of and slowly sinks into it.
It's Jello.
Yes, it is.
Are we able to
It's
go
a
through-
gelatinous barrier.
Oh god.
It's a gelatinous sea.
Could be, maybe it's like a giant Jello shot.
Maybe it's one big ooze.
Ugh.
Well,
Are we able to pass through it? We should
some
try.
oozes are psychic, and I try to focus my mind on the ooze and think towards it. Oh, I'll use my detect thoughts. My amulet to detect thoughts on the ooze to see if it is a psychic ooze.
You do not detect any thoughts coming from the ooze.
It's just slime, guys.
That's good.
Could
Okay.
still be very dangerous.
I mean, I guess like a dim sentience, but nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, there's something. I'm gonna spend an action to probe deeper.
What are you thinking about ooze?
This is detect
Yeah.
thoughts.
Yes.
I better look up the spell before I screw up.
If he gives us the go ahead, I'm going through it.
All right.
I
detect
don't know if you'd want to. Doesn't seem.
I know, but I'm waiting. I'm learning.
Detect thoughts. Blah blah blah. Certain creatures. So you can focus your mind. Oh, if it has an intelligence of 3 or lower, it's unaffected. I better look at a certain
Mm-hmm.
thing
Stat block.
that I have in a thing.
Hmm.
What that thing happened to be a stat block.
I don't know. So
Could be a hyper intelligent slime.
Hmm.
maybe it's just I mean, we don't know what's down here. Could be
True.
anything.
Maybe it's
Could be a
just like,
hybrid. It could be a slime thingy.
it could just be straight up blood of Jublex,
Could. Literally,
Possible.
it's 1100% right. It could be that.
which
Possible.
would be terrifying.
Your head.
Also true.
here we go. 2. Intelligence. Oh, just the dimmest of dim sentiences. You don't really detect any thoughts.
Nah, it's just slime.
Okay.
But being said, literally could still be right. Could be Blex
Ugh.
wrappings.
Okay.
Very
then
dangerous.
just gonna go through, or kind of stab it with my sword. Kind of just try to carve a hole in it.
So you walk down the grassy area right to the edge, and you reach out and you place your blade inside the liquid.
Yes, trying to carve a hole. See if it's like a jello.
Suddenly, the glob springs to life. Bloop, and a huge glob of it tries to splorch and wrap around you and pull you
I know!
inside.
I only thought it wasn't sentient.
+4.
Fuck.
I rolled an 8. Blorp. Comes at you, but you back away.
I knew it.
Oh,
Run!
shit.
And
I
I'll
almost forgot.
back it up.
Okay.
Back it up.
Well, so looking around, where do we want to go here? Like we can see all these towers stood up. Do we have any particular one that we want to go to?
Are there any towers that we would be able to like maybe jump to?
Yeah, like if the
Or
tops
something?
of buildings are up, maybe we can kind of go
I
from building to
mean,
building.
if you need someone to get some jumping done,
Yeah,
Yeah, the person.
exactly.
Yeah, is there anything above the gelatin, or is it just...
The tops of the buildings are sticking out above the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the like,
alternatively,
player map.
we could also make a large constructed like shell that we could climb inside and maybe have wheels on the bottom that we could use to travel through the ooze.
Could do that, yeah.
Like some sort of under ooze vessel.
It's like a boat. Overturned boat.
Did the rock sink down into it, or was it kind of like suspended by the surface tension?
It's sunk down a ways, not all the way to the bottom, but it's
okay.
sunk down a bit.
So probably like a boat wouldn't work. Anything. Hey, while we're here, Tim, I'm gonna take that eye from Baba Yaga and just kind of like scan it around. So she can see.
Okay.
Look what we're dealing with.
Well, she wanted to keep tabs on what we're up to.
Yeah.
Start drawing a map.
And
Say
she's
hi
got
to your
Aurora's
great
maps.
granddaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Where's my mom?
Okay.
Is there anything in the area, like broken debris, wood of any kind?
Well, I think the tops of the buildings are sticking out. We could try to jump from building to building, like Litria said. She's.
Yeah, we can have Lucia try, and if there's any like doors on the tops of them, we can shut up. We can see if she can go inside, and if that affects if it oozes inside or not. If that's the way to get into it.
That might be neat if it's not inside, but it's just like right up against the windows and stuff.
Yeah.
Scary though.
And as another plan that might take longer, as we all know, fungi are the natural enemy of the ooze. So if you plant a lot of spores, maybe the fungi will grow and attack the ooze.
That would be sportacular.
Well, we could try that to start, and then see if we can get through. And if not, Litria is very good at jumping now, so she can do that.
We could. That's a good backup plan, but it would take at least. Let's see.
How many
16 hours.
concentrations? Oh shit!
Use your druid
Okay.
to make it go faster.
I don't have that.
Do I have that?
Oh, Druid Craft.
Yeah, druidcraft.
I thought you said it was some kind of pack. No, I was just thinking like plant growth. I'd have to rest and then memorize it, and then it takes 8 hours to 8 hours to cast it.
I mean, you have spores. You can plant the spores.
Oh, I'm
on the
always
druidcraft
planting
farm.
spores on you, on the ground, everywhere.
This is why I shower a lot.
Yeah, frequent showers. Frequent showers.
Anyway, I will tie a rope about my waist and jump up the nearest building.
Okay. You jump onto a tower top. Many of the glass statues set along the exteriors of the towers are, in fact, humanoids. They stand in alcoves or recesses along the tower's upper reaches and are crafted in disturbingly lifelike fashion. Gargoyles and caryatid columns also abound, anchored to rooftops or extending outward to form massive arches supporting the stonework above. So you're tied to a rope. I guess the group is holding on to the other end or something.
Yeah.
And so that's only going to take you 50 feet. And the city's much bigger than 50 feet. And if you want to keep jumping, you're going to have to do something about the rope. But that's what you see.
I'm gonna tie the rope to something so everyone can follow.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna. I think we have 2 ropes, technically,
Okay.
or 3, because I don't know. I know Gundar gave his away, so we have.
Yeah, mine's been gone for.
Yeah,
So
so we
literally-
have 2. So
Literally
100.
jumps onto a rooftop, tie it with a rope tied, and throws it back or whatever. You guys have the other end. You're gonna tie that to a tree or something.
Yep.
And then you're gonna
Yeah.
climb the rope over the ooze to get to the rooftop.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna
Totally.
see if Litria sees anything to like get inside a building, or if she can just keep jumping, or what happens before we do.
Well, Litria, looking around,
Magical shoots
there
at
are
her.
2 buildings that catch your eye. One on the rooftop has like a dozen glass statues all facing inward. You get the feeling they might be blocking a rooftop entrance of some kind. And there is a large squat tower that looks like it might have an entrance in the top as well.
These statues are kind of making me feel uncomfortable, so I feel like I want to get more information before going to where there are a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like a
Smart.
very smart assessment.
Okay, so Litchie's on the rooftop. The rest of you are on the ground. There's a rope connecting one to the other. Mary Grey Malkin says, I am not climbing that first.
I'll do it.
So the rope is going over the stuff. Like if you fall, you would fall into the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Look how much armor Aurora's wearing. If she can make it,
Yeah.
any of us can.
Yeah. Well, if someone would like, I mean, both of you are smaller than me. In case I fall or anything, I'd like you to at least get over. So, would you prefer that, or just have me try it out, and if I fall, at least you know what to do?
Yeah, we'll save you.
Well, I'd like to think
Right,
that
guys?
I will, but I do know we have a lot of situations with ropes.
Sure.
True.
We have not had very good.
Not good track record. I'm confident, but if you would like
This
to go
rope's
ahead.
probably been through it quite a bit too.
Litria
It's
calls
just all
back.
the-
You guys really should buy more magic items.
We're trying, okay?
We should.
Wait, we gotta go.
We gotta get back to town.
We
Gotta
gotta go to
save,
city.
save your parents. Now we gotta save her mom.
We got a lot of parent issues, okay?
Mary Grey Malkin says, that is apparent to me. Looks around.
Oh,
Yeah, many
she has
kids-
jokes.
Do you have any kids, Mary?
She says, shut up.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't a no.
Yeah, I mean, don't snap at him though. He's very nice.
Sensitive.
You in that box, you know? Little box babies?
Little computer chips.
She says, Stenmere is not a box, you cretin.
Oh,
Oh.
That's his
is
coffin.
there something in there? Oh,
He's trapped
Okay.
in there.
I thought it was some kind of construct thing. I wasn't gonna judge.
So is he a lich? Vampire? White? What's he got going on?
Bodak?
She
Bodak?
shrugs and looks away
Spectre?
and says,
Ghoul?
A ghast?
some might call him a vampire, yes.
Oh. So he's a goth kid, okay. And so are you. I'm not surprised. Great.
Do either of you want to go up the rope first, or just have me?
I'll go.
sit?
Well,
Okay.
I'll go.
Gundar, you're gonna climb the rope?
Yeah, why
Be
not?
careful, Gundar.
All
I'll
right.
keep it steady on the other end so it's taut for him.
So it's like at an angle going up to the rooftop, and you'll be going right over the ooze. Are you gonna like hang and like hand,
Yes.
Army, big monkey crawl.
up the incline? This will require an athletics check, the difficulty of which is a number lodged firmly in my frontal lobe. Good luck,
Okay.
dwarf.
Got an
Please.
idea.
I vote you should just shimmy up it like you're in gym class.
I got a 9.
Oh, it's definitely not.
Oh no.
Gundar makes it halfway, and then she falls.
hands.
Fuck.
Blorch. Wait.
No, I cast Featherfall on him.
Ah!
Oh.
You feather fall upon the dwarf. His descent slows. He's slowly falling towards.
Aurora, throw him the rope. Quick.
I'm gonna quickly, fucking try and grab him, or like I'll start climbing.
All right,
up
let's
and
roll
try-
initiative because something else is going to happen.
Oh no.
Okay.
I rolled another 9. Great.
Ooh.
Let me get my excitement music going.
This is the episode where I roll nothing but 9s. I rolled
No.
another one.
All right. Guzman, could you please tell me what you rolled?
22.
Shit.
22. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but
All right. How about Litria?
I got a 7.
A 7. That's rare. What about
Yeah.
Gundar himself?
9.
Oh,
That's not good.
Fuck.
What
No.
about Aurora?
16.
Ah. Alright, Guzman. Trusty ally Gundar is very slowly falling towards this ooze-like gelatin.
man. I don't know what to do. I will cast Enhance ability on Aurora and enhance her strength so that when she throws the rope, she'll be able to
Is
catch
that-
Gundar. He's very heavy.
Well, I
Is that
mean,
a
Doors are
plus?
dense, so he's heavier
True.
than.
I think throwing the rope will be a ranged attack, probably. Or a
Dex.
dex check, so you might want to do dexterity.
Okay, we'll do that.
Alright. So you cast Enhance ability on Aurora. Is that it for Guzman?
Yeah, and then I'm just like in slow motion, freaking out, like, get him!
Is this
Woman.
that advantage or a plus?
Advantage.
And his
I'm helping by pointing at him.
Or,
and telling-
in Aurora, on your turn, you're going to chuck the rope. Whoosh! A rope. So he can catch
Yeah,
it and you
or-
can pull him to safety.
Yeah.
Alright, so, like, do you have something on the end of the rope that'll give it weight?
Or if
Put me on the end of the rope, and then I'll.
Grab me midair?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that might work. I mean, you both are. It's gonna be an angle, so you're gonna fall.
He'll be fine.
Or question: would I have enough time to crawl halfway up the rope and grab him before, since he's at feather fall, or would that just no? He'd already.
No.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Then. The only option I really have is Gundar or Gaius, and just or like basically the kind of grappling hook thing that we created. Like,
Hey, Sean, can I, as a, let's see, can I go back in time and as a bonus action just reach into one of the pockets of the Heward's hireling armor and see if there was anything in there that might have helped? Just like,
Oh, okay. The Heward's hireling armor. That's in this adventure.
yeah, maybe somebody left it in there from the last person I wore.
Let me scroll over to the magic items section.
we need to get like some official climbing gear when we get back.
It's a dwarf catcher.
Why do they got that?
It's perfect.
The trio yells, "You guys should really try like making harnesses before climbing ropes, so you can like not fall off the rope."
We don't have a rope for that.
I have my cool hook horror gloves. I'm just
Hireling
Use
armor. The armor has 6 pockets, each of which is an extra dimensional space. I don't think there's anything in them yet.
Okay.
You can store stuff in them.
All right, we're just on the off chance maybe somebody left something there. Anyways, sorry. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Aurora.
I
Sorry
basically,
to interrupt.
the only thing I can really do is like tie you to the end of it and fucking chuck you after him to grab him and yank y'all back.
Okay.
I don't
Well, you
think
do have cat's grace.
Oh, let's say that you're kind of, because there's a slope that leads down to the city, so you'd be a little higher up. Otherwise, I mean, how are you going to throw a dwarf that far, right?
Yeah.
But you can
that's
get him on the
why.
rope, and then kind of, or whatever.
Yeah, well, he's a little gnome, so it's easier.
I do weigh 101 pounds though.
So you're throwing Guzman at Gundar?
And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna catch him because I got opposable thumbs. So I can...
Yeah, and
And you're holding on to the other end of the rope, Aurora?
I don't really have any idea or plans. I literally can't do
Hey,
anything.
man, she had 6 seconds. She just was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Really?
make a ranged attack and throw Guzman at Gundar. See if
Okay.
you hit Gundar.
Rope.
Might
Or-
cause some bludgeoning damage.
Oops.
Okay. Okay, that's 21.
Oh, all right. So, whoosh, Guzman
I'm
flies
good
through
at
the air.
throwing people.
Gundar, you're like slowly falling. You look up, you see Guzman like, ah!
I'm coming against you, buddy!
So
And then
then,
I'm immediately gonna like try to yank him back with the rope.
so, I mean, you're gonna collide.
Uh-huh.
So
Some
Guzman, what do you
falling
do
damage.
as you get close to Gundar?
We don't really have any options.
I cast Druidcraft to make like his beard bush up with like soft moss, like cushion the blow, and then I just grab him.
Make like a Guzman. Just make like a dex check.
Okay. I'm pretty dexterous. I'm gonna charge up with powerful energy, and that is 19.
Okay, so Gundar is falling slowly. Let's say you're holding on to Gundar, and now you're dangling on him while you're both feather falling slowly. But there's a rope attached to you, Gusamon, that I think
Yes.
Aurora has the other end of. Okay?
Yeah. So I'm gonna haul him back.
Aha! But now it is my turn!
Yep.
It turns out there's something in the ooze besides the city. A large creature kind of comes near the surface beneath Gusamon and Gundar. And
Well-
really long tentacles
Don't look down, Gundar.
shoot out of the goo.
I'm looking down.
Don't let down!
Here we go. Gusamon.
Alright. Come at me, bro.
These tentacles look like they're kind of made of like clockwork stuff.
Oh.
So
Oh.
one tentacle comes up and rolls a natural 1. Whoosh. And just you both easily avoid it. The second one on Gusamon.
I cling tighter to Gundar.
16.
That hits.
You take 12 damage.
Okay.
Gundar.
Yes.
20. Alright, 25 hits, right? Let's
Yeah.
make an opposed strength.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Okay. That's a 17.
Okay. I have a very high strength bonus, so.
Oh no.
So what happens is a tentacle reaches up, grabs hold of Gundar, and Gusamon's hanging on, pulls them both down.
Fuck.
40. Yeah, okay. Into
Yeah.
the ooze. So you each take
Yeah.
This is gonna hurt, Gundar!
10 acid.
Okay.
Knew it.
And once you're in the stuff, it feels hard to get out of.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's very gelatinous.
What?
And the thing that pulled you in is swimming around in this ooze,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like a Clockwork Kraken.
Is the ooze like a barrier, or it covers everything inside of it?
I think like the
It-
valley is filled with ooze.
Yep,
Yeah.
filled with ooze. All right, and that's my
Like
turn.
it's a lot of ooze.
So Gundar, when you start your turn in the ooze,
Oh no.
you take 21 acid.
Damn.
Oh. Okay.
Gonna be dead.
And worst of all, when the rope starts its turn in the
Oh
acid,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
it
shit.
is
That
disintegrating.
was not well thought out.
So
Oh,
Gundar,
well.
it's your turn. You're in the ooze. You're
God, another character.
just under the surface. There's a huge Clockwork Kraken moving around in classic Kraken fashion.
Oh god.
You can try to if you want. Now, escaping is normally dexterity, I think. But in this case, your problem is like this. I guess escaping would be climbing up the building. I guess that's what it would be.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh jeez.
So
I don't know.
the building is probably like 15 feet away, something like that.
I assume this would be difficult terrain to like swim through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh god. Okay.
And you're restrained right now.
Yeah. Oh no.
From the ooze. Yeah.
So I hope we got another character, because I don't know how much left to get you out of this.
Yeah, we're goners, man.
Okay.
We fucked up. Lystria! We fucked up!
Oh, I better look at Mary Greymalkin's stats because maybe she can help you.
Help me! Oh god.
At least we're together, Gundar. You didn't
Banish
die,
the
we didn't die
fucking-
alone.
Vanished it!
That isn't much
Could
comfort.
you do that?
I see. I'm trying to check if I have things. Are we under the ooze? So
I
if
think we're
try
like
to-
in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in it.
Damn it. Okay. Yeah. So that's vocal, so I can't do it. Or I just eat a bunch of ooze. I was gonna try casting warding bond on you and me, guys.
Oh no.
But it's vocal, so I can't do it. Ah, damn it. Okay. Oh god. I think I'm just gonna try and maneuver my way slowly towards a building.
All right. So make a dexterity saving throw, or dexterity. Oh no, it's a strength check.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and at 20.
Oh wow!
So you're gonna swim over to the building. What's your
Yes.
speed?
25, but I'll double move if I have to.
All right. So you make your way over to the building, and you're gonna like climb out a little bit as much as
Yes.
you can. Okay. All right. Is that it for Gundar?
Yes. Come on,
Litria.
guys!
Down below, Litria, you see two of your trusty allies in mortal peril. One's just got out of the ooze, the other one's in it, and there's a Clockwork Kraken with tentacles menacing the twain.
Is any part of the Clockwork Kraken out of the ooze?
Tentacles are doing that.
Okay, despite my better judgment,
Don't
I'm
go-
going to grab onto the rope with one hand, sort of spin my way down it like a pirate with my tuning fork of shattering, and try to strike that against the Kraken.
So you're gonna go right down near the surface of the ooze, and get now because you got options here. There's tentacles that are nearer to you because they're 40 feet long, so they reach up right near to the roof.
Okay. Well, then I'll.
Or
strike
you can go
one of
down to
those.
the body of the Kraken, which is poking out of the ooze intermittently, and try to fork that thing.
I feel like that would do more damage, so I think Litria would do that.
Okay.
Ooh, so you're gonna go all the way down there. All right, so make acrobatics to get down there.
Oh no, not acrobatics. That is a 25.
Okay, so the building, goes straight down, and there's the rope that's at an angle all the way from the top of your roof to the land. So how did you want to get near where your friends are?
Oh, I thought there was. I thought
You
like,
want just a
there was
dangly rope to go down.
Yeah.
Because I think there was a rope attached to Gusamon, but
Yeah,
that
but it-
plooped into the ooze. So that's pretty much not a factor.
Yeah, there's no
It's
rope
not
anymore.
existing anymore.
Yeah, there's
You already
no
made
rope.
your check. I just want to know how you want to go down. Just
Can I land on the Kraken's head, strike it, and then leap off of it to the rope?
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Yeah, you made your acrobat. All right, so you jump. It pops up out.
It's like
Right,
a bungee
very
cord.
close to Gusamon. You land on it. Bwong! Tuning fork. I'll make a saving throw. Okay. So a big part of it cracks and like steam comes out. Then you're gonna jump off. So just make one more acrobatics to get back.
Okay, that's another 25.
Okay. All right, you get back safely. All right, it's kind of spazzing, and its tentacles are doing that. All right, and that was Litria's turn. Gusamon, you start your turn in the goo. You take
Okay.
21 acid.
I have one hit.
There's a frickin' Kraken with a huge crack in it. Oh, hey,
Did you just realize that?
What's that?
there's a Kraken with a huge crack in it. Right,
Mhm.
Kraken. Yeah. And it's right next to you. And the building
Okay.
is about 15 feet away, where your trusty ally Gundar is climbing out. Litria landed on it, tuning forked it, and jumped like the Incredible Hulk to safety.
So how close is the part of the thing that's out of the ooze to me?
Right next to you.
Alright, I'm gonna climb up on that.
As
My
you
move.
climb up, look into the crack, and you see a hollow interior. This is a vehicle of some sort.
Okay, then how big's the hole? The crack in it? The Kraken in the Kraken.
It's pretty big. I mean, you could definitely fit in it if you wanted.
I'm gonna cast Gaseous Form and then stealthily Spore Cloud down into there.
Ha
And also I have resistance damage because I have 1 hit point.
But
I'll just kind of like go just like spore into the corner and see what I see in there. Can I see anything? I must have some senses.
Inside the Clockwork Kraken. Let's see here. It's 0, 5. It has a inside. There's this big clockwork engine and a coffin-like structure,
What? It's not that dude, right?
similar to. It actually
Stenmir?
is similar to Stenmir's coffin.
Oh. Is it
pretty sure
Okay.
your knowledge of Arcana or your nimble fingers might be able to open this if you have Thieves' Tools or Tinker's Tools.
I have neither. I have an herbalism kit. Can I herbalize it open? No, I'm just gonna observe as a spore cloud.
Don't you have Tinker's tools that we got from the stash?
I didn't take this. I think. Actually, yeah. I mean,
We
I guess.
took them because they're worth a lot of money.
Yeah, right. No, I mean, I didn't know if I had them on me.
Pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure we're
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, little pigeon. I did
Oh,
record all that
God.
stuff. So, but for right, I mean, that was on my action and everything. So I
Yeah,
would
wouldn't that?
remain undetected.
I'm pretty sure you would have we would have been like, oh, this is so much stuff. You should probably put them
Put
in
it-
the interdimensional
That's-
pockets.
Yes, that's true. That is totally what happened.
So,
Totally.
what would you like to do? You've used
I don't have any more. Yeah, I used my action, my movement, so I'd
Alright.
like to remain undetected.
All right,
this
so you're
much.
inside the Kraken. Okay. After Gusamon is Aurora. You are safe on the shore.
What can I do? Are there any Kraken legs still out or no?
Yeah, there's 4.
Fuck. Well, I literally can't do any. I guess I can throw 2 javelins at it.
Okay.
It's literally all I can do.
You can throw the warlock.
16.
Oh, I forgot about her. 16. Misses the Kraken.
Okay, I'll try again. Yeah, no, that's a nat 1. So, can't do anything. So I'm done.
Javelins miss their mark and ploop into the gelatinous and Hey, Jeanette. Yes, Gusamon is in the Kraken. Alright, that's it for Aurora. Mary Greymalkin. She'll Eldritch Blast the Kraken.
Of course you will.
Pew! Misses. Okay. Alright, and that was Aurora's turn. Now it's my turn. Gusamon. The whole thing rumbles. And it looks like the Kraken is retreating into the ooze. And
Uh-oh, isn't the ooze gonna come in the hole?
that is your fear, but you see it does not seem to actually...
Ah.
It's globby enough that it doesn't spill in. And this thing is moving. So the Kraken is running away, because you heard it with the tuning fork, but you're still inside it.
Yes.
And it starts to head towards a particular building. So it's like deep under the ooze, heading to one of the buildings.
I can't do anything. I have 1 hit point, and I'm gonna
Can we
guess.
see where this is going?
Yeah,
we're
you see, there
fucked.
was 2 buildings that had rooftop entrances, and it looks like it's heading to one of those.
Which one?
The second one. There was one that had all these
This
glass
one?
statues on it, and the
Mhm.
second one was like a wide, squat building.
I was like, oh, I was gonna go that way anyway.
Hey, Sean, on the map, which building is that referring to? Is it the one?
All right, hold on.
the
I'll put.
far
I'm,
right.
it
That looks like a
is-
squat building.
Let's see if I can. It's 0. It's number 5. So that is way over on the right of the
Yeah,
map.
with the
It's
big
like a-
square one.
Yes.
So where did we come in? On the left?
Yeah, on the map. Let's see. On the map that's on the screen right now, I don't know if you can see. There's 3 adventurers on the far left on a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
landing.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's where.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck, I'm far. I'm not
Well, we
getting
had come
far.
down from that point. That's where we.
So yeah, it's that big squat building all the way on the right.
Now, did
Yeah.
anybody see me go and turn into gas and go in there? I hope so.
Yes, they did see you go in there.
Alright.
Oh, I
You're going
saw
to the
him.
red.
Such a great news.
Oh,
He just
sorry.
turned into a cloud.
His
For my eyes.
spores.
Yeah, how far away is... Yeah, I can't do anything. It's not even my turn.
All right.
Oh,
It
please.
is Gundar's turn. Gundar, you're on a building about 15 feet above the ooze.
Okay. How far up to the roof?
It's probably not that much farther. 10 feet, something like that.
Okay. How far away is the Kraken?
Kraken speed is it's about 40 feet away,
Oh yeah, it's far from me. I can't do shit.
and it's probably about 15 feet below the surface.
Okay. So, I have control water. Do I think this ooze would be watery enough to be affected by control water if I tried to, like, whirlpool it?
Let's consult the spell description. Control water. Page 227. Any freestanding water. It specifically says water.
Damn
I'm
it.
afraid that this is not water.
Damn it. Okay. I'm just gonna climb up to the roof then.
Climb up to the roof where Litria is. Is that it for the Gundar?
Yeah, there's not really much I can do. So.
Litria's turn, but Keek is away. So, Goosamon, you're in this Kraken, Clockwork Kraken. There's an engine making noise. There's a coffin with all sorts of stuff attached to it. Steam.
So does the coffin, like, is it hooked into the thing, or does it have like little tools that it's manipulating controls and stuff?
There are cords and devices that are linked to the coffin. It seems to be a central component of how this thing works.
Oh, okay. Just gonna observe and report.
Okay.
Can't do anything. Does it? No, never mind. It's attacking us.
All right. After
I got 1 hit point. I'm not bold right now.
All right. Oh, Litria, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Where's everything at?
Gundar's next to you on the roof. Aurora's over on the shore. Goosamon is inside the Kraken, 40 feet away, about 15 feet deep in ooze.
I think it would be safest if we regroup and follow the Kraken.
Okay.
Litria will say. And then she'll also say, I will scout ahead because I'm really good at jumping. And she will jump to the squat roof.
Hold on. I didn't use my action on my turn. Could I use it to warding bond on Litria?
Sure.
Before she jumps? Okay. So, Litria, you have +1 to AC and saving throws, and resistance to all damage.
Okay, thank you. We
But
really need
when you take damage, I also take damage. So please try not
I
to.
will. Yes, I will try to avoid it.
Okay, good.
We need to make a note to buy more rope.
Okay, I'll write that in my notes. Pause it, take a note.
Also, maybe
Yeah,
some
you'd be
chain.
great for that.
Also, maybe some chain, a portable hole, and a ladder.
We're
Then
gonna
jump away.
buy a bag of
All right.
All right. Litria, make
Got that,
a
buddy?
jumping thing, like a athletics or whatever.
Acrobatics?
You say?
I think jumping is athletics. I don't remember. It's,
All right,
whatever.
so-
Yeah,
Roll the
make
dice.
whatever. Now you're going to be jumping a number of rooftops, basically.
Okay.
So it might. We could probably go out of initiative mode at this point.
It's a skill challenge.
So Litria, you're gonna carefully jump from rooftop to rooftop.
Yes.
So let's just make one check of whatever athletics or acrobatics and see how
Yeah.
that goes.
Aurora's still back on the shore.
Yeah, I'm not getting to you bitches, so I might as well see you in 30 minutes.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna take a short rest, guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, Aurora, Mary's with you too, so you're not alone.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
great company. We're gonna fucking fight.
If it's athletics, it's a 15, but if it's acrobatics, it's a 22.
Okay, either way, you're good. So you jump. You're gonna make your way to that building. Mary says to you, Aurora, we could just walk around to that building.
How long's that?
Are you kidding me?
Well, if you look at the map, it's right by the shore. So
Yeah, but then where's the adventure in that?
Oh god.
And, yeah, but I can't get through the ooze. So I can't get here.
So you're gonna walk with Mary Grey Malkin around.
I mean, yeah, what can I do? I can't get there.
All right.
You have a delightful
To
stroll.
know each other better.
Yeah.
The whole way she bitterly just kind of complains about stuff.
Yeah, and I'm gonna complain about losing my mom to her ancestor.
Do you guys bond over complaining?
Yeah, we're gonna have like a bitch fight, basically.
Nice.
Well, she
Together, you
serves.
somehow both have lattes.
Yeah.
She's like
Pumpkin spice.
a granddaughter of Baba Yaga, so she does
Yeah.
not take the Baba Yaga bashing well at all. She says, "Pfft." She's like a powerful entity. She's like a godlike creature.
I know she's powerful and I respect that, but she still got my mom, and we're trying to help her. So
Well-
don't give me that attitude.
You should feel honored that your mom is a pawn in a cosmic game.
We're already pawns. We're already pawns, okay? I'm just trying to do something right.
Well, that's your first mistake. I miss my boyfriend.
Okay, well, you get your boyfriend back when I get my mom.
I long to caress his smooth coffin.
I long to hug my mother.
God.
Oh.
Just back and forth. like for like 30 minutes of just passive
You guys
aggressive.
end up in a hot topic along the way somehow.
Yeah. You don't know me. I don't know you.
All right, so Gundar, what are you doing on the roof?
Oh boy.
Sees Aurora and I'm walking in like, damn it.
Oh well.
Is the roof accessible by walking? Probably not.
Not where Gundar is. You had to climb a rope to get there.
Yeah.
There's certain
Yeah.
buildings that are close to the shore, and certain ones that are way out in the middle of the goop.
Yeah.
Well, if I can find some way to make it over to where Litria is, I will. Like if there's any buildings toppled in such a way that I could, scamper across somehow.
Well, she's got that ring of jumping, which gives her
I know she does.
incredible, like,
Yeah. I
horizontal.
don't think you're gonna be
I
close.
sure don't.
Yeah, you would be, each leap would be, like, very
Yeah.
verge of impossible.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
don't
don't.
do it.
Yeah,
Making the
I think I
DC
ended up
something
like
like,
13
a 25, according to the Dungeon
Just
Master.
stay where you are.
She's gonna stay on the roof.
Yeah,
Can't you
I'll
just
stay
like
on the roof.
slide back down the rope to shore and run to catch up to Aurora?
Oh, is the rope still there?
Yeah,
That one is,
the one that burned was the one that was tied to
Oh,
me,
God.
not Aurora's. There's a lot of ropes involved.
Do you want to slide down the rope?
Sure.
Now nobody's around though.
Use
I'll
your hook
do it.
hand.
It's like, I'll be fine.
Oh my god!
As you walk close to it, you look at the ooze far below.
Gundar, I swear to
Should you lose your grip,
I'm gonna let you die.
you face certain oozy doom.
I got warding bond, so it's all right.
Yeah, I was gonna let you
Before
be like,
it
"Ah!"
Use your hook aura
Does
claws.
she get hurt if you do?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Bitch!
Mid jump, she's gonna be like, ah! It hurts!
I'm so sorry.
Gundar! You do have hook horror gloves.
I do have my hook horror gloves, so I'll actually put those on this time.
Okay.
See if they help at all.
All right, so that'll give you advantage on
hurts.
your check.
Yeah, man.
So you'll do an athletics or an acrobatics to slide down the rope to the safety of the shore.
Okay. Oh, okay. I got a 6 on the one I was gonna roll, and I got an 18 on the other one.
All right, so hook horror hands. You're
Nice.
going fast. I mean, it's at a down angle, so you kind of hit the grass and do a little roll.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll catch up to Litria and Mary.
Okay.
So mad at you.
So,
Told you I'd do it.
Goosamon,
Yeah, we
You're,
need to-
your Kraken is gonna bring you.
He's so
Let's
fucked.
see here.
Once I get close.
Just gas.
I know. Just.
All right, brings you to there's like a sliding door that slides open when the Kraken gets close to it,
Secret lair.
and the ooze doesn't really go inside; it stays jello-y,
Okay, so
and you kind of lurch into this workshop / garage.
Okay.
At the base is a jumbled tangle of old machinery, clockwork parts, piles of broken glass shards, and numerous oddly shaped glass statues. Some of these statues appear stretched as if viscous when fashioned, and almost as though they elongated themselves trying to escape their fate. Inside, it kind of plops to the ground, and the tentacles reach up and begin to try to repair the hole. that was made with the tuning fork.
Can I try to what does the coffin do? Does it just sit there inert when it...
It's kind of like pulsing as machinery whirs to life.
I'm gonna try to stealthily gas my way out of the hole.
You
before
easily
they
gas
get
your way out. Easily.
Alright.
And
a tentacle of gas is like...
in Litria, you end up on the roof. You see like a skylight, and you see inside in the bottom, you see the Kraken come in and begin to prepare itself. And you see Gasamon waft out.
In my thieves tools, are there one of those things like in the Batman cartoon with that cuts the glass in a circle?
Yeah.
I want to use that and just like get a circle of glass out and like reach in to try to get my way into the...
Are you going to use a suction thing to pull it out, or do you let it just drop in?
No, I use a suction
She's
thing.
got all the...
Blook. All right.
Thieves are pretty freaking dope.
All right. Yeah, so you make a hole in the glass and you're going to go inside?
Yeah.
All right. It's a big building. I assume you use a rope or something to climb down. Do you have a rope?
I don't think we have ropes.
I have Featherfall though.
You have Featherfall. Okay, so you're going to Featherfall.
Yeah. I'm gonna Featherfall down.
All right. Let's see here.
And as I fall, I cast guidance on myself. Just in case I need to make a skill check.
All right, you go in, and Guzman, you see Litria hover down.
Okay.
There's just all sorts of stuff and projects in here. You see scattered notes and diagrams.
Okay. Ooh, more, huh?
And you see a huge vehicle. Kind of like a crab. It's got crab claws. But it's longer than you would expect.
I'm going to... God, I don't want to drop out of that gas form. I only got 1 hit point. I'm just going to float over by Litria and follow her lead.
Guzman,
Yes.
you hurt, right?
The stuff will kind of...
Make yourself
Agitate.
smell like banana if you're hurt.
I will do that.
Okay. I will try to find a safe place for you to rest up in.
All
I'm
right.
guessing inside that big armored crab thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go over to there,
I'll
try to
follow
be
next to her.
stealthy as I go, and try to find a way in.
Okay. Yeah, there is a hatch inside. So this is an apparatus of Qualish, but it's built to fit up to 10 people instead of the normal, like, 2 or 3. But,
I want to make sure there's no one inside first.
there is no one inside.
I dropped my gaseous form.
The rest of you, Gundar and Aurora and Mary, you make your way around to the outside. You see the building. There's a little bit of ooze there. There'll be a jump involved to get to the squat building.
Great.
How do you want to get into it?
Where
Fuck.
are you?
Gundar, how do you need me healing?
I'm not bloodied.
I
So.
don't care. I'm gonna use
Oh no, I am. Never mind.
yeah, you are. I'm gonna use healing hands at least and give him 10 extra hit points.
Okay. Thank you.
And then do you want me to throw you? I'm pretty good at that.
Okay.
Okay. Another
All right.
ranged attack.
So what do you like? Grab them like and like? Like
Yeah, and just
All right.
shook him.
make a I don't know, strength check or something.
Oh, strength? Okay.
Dwarf tossing check.
Yep. That's 16.
Okay.
You
So
got lucky.
she throws you onto the building, Gundar. You can make your way to the roof. You see a perfectly circled circle. What do you call that when it's perfect? I don't remember.
Circular?
Circular circle.
Circular hole?
You see an exquisitely circular circle in the glass. There's a long drop, but you see your allies way down there. And Aurora, what are you going to do to get in?
How far is the jump?
It's doable, but it's risky, so there will be a check involved.
Yeah, I know. Like, close to impossible, like...
No,
kind
it's
of
just,
doable.
it's like...
Gundar made it.
Like with a running
I
start,
flew
I
him.
don't know, what is it, like, probably like 8 feet, something like that. It's just you got to grab onto the side of the building, which doesn't have the best
Okay,
handholds.
I'll try it. I'm
I think
pretty...
running start you can jump like 3
Yeah.
times your strength modifier or something like that.
Probably not that, but I'll try a running... Well, does Mary want to come?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Did she want to?
She says, I'll just wait here.
Oh, great. Okay, thanks.
Don't miss out.
Shut up, and I'll take a running start and try to jump across.
All right, go ahead.
There's cool stuff in there.
Do athletics
Why did she come?
Or acrobatics.
Okay, I mean, it's the same for... Oh, okay, that's a 19.
19. All right, you jump.
I got
You're able to grab onto the side. You clamber up.
Yeah, I'm just a beast, man. What can I tell you?
I guess Mary Gray Malkin's size, and she'll give it a try.
Oh God, I'll be ready.
no.
Like, I'll lean half over to offer her my hand.
Okay, because she actually... Okay, wait. She jumps, and it's not good, but you hold your hand, so that'll give her advantage.
Yeah.
Natural 20. She would have fallen in. She would have fallen in if you hadn't held your hand out. All
Yeah,
right,
I'm not leaving anyone behind. I don't care who she is.
All right. She
I'm neutral, okay?
she kind of mumbles, "Thank you." You climb up, and you're up there with Gundar in the perfect circle in the glass. And how are you going to get in there to get with your group so you're not split up anymore?
Is it a Latria-sized hole?
Yes.
Shit. Well, how far is the drop?
It's like...
How far is the drop, Sean?
Well, it's a big ass. If you look at the squat building, that's the number of stories. So
Yeah.
So me and Latria are down at the bottom of that, and they're like at the top looking down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Looking
Okay.
down, you see your two friends looking at a piece of equipment among piles of equipment.
Are there any windows on the building?
I think so. They look like windows. Yeah.
How? And I'm assuming the sludge thing is at the bottom. How many floors up is the ooze?
The ooze is 3 stories tall. So
okay.
Wow.
I mean, I can try to climb down and break a window and get in.
I would rather not climb.
Fine. Okay, then we'll just stay up here for now. Let us know if you need help.
okay.
Mary, do you got anything for climbing?
Anything to get us the fuck down.
Okay. You see her, Gundar, and she looks very humbled. What does Mary have?
That's a good question. Not-
She looks through her stuff. She's got a quarterstaff. She's wearing snazzy-looking bracers, a gleaming ring. For a moment, she pulls out her special deck,
Cards.
magic deck,
Oh God,
and then
I'm
puts
backing
it
up.
away.
I'm backing up.
Doesn't she have like all sorts of weird chains around her or something?
Yeah, there's all these floating chains holding little vials.
Can she
Could
just
we
like
use
put those
that?
vials in a bag and use those
Brian,
chains
if
for
we
something
get
useful?
that?
Yeah, you could do that. You could use her chains.
Oh, let's do that.
You gonna do that? All right.
Yeah.
So she takes the chains off, and you hook them all together. You're gonna descend on the chain link thingy.
Yes, with her fancy wallet chain.
Such an athletics. It's a very low DC.
Okay.
A fancy wallet chain. Yeah.
While they're climbing down, Littre says, I just had the best idea.
What was
I got 5.
That's what you needed.
Okay, I'll try to climb down as well. Yeah, I got a
Okay.
9.
Excellent.
More than you needed.
9? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Hey, I mean, it's better that we did this now than over ooze.
That's true.
All right.
It's
At last.
probably also like really cold, like metal in winter.
I'm used to it.
What's your idea, Latria?
Oh, you know how they have snowshoes?
Yeah. Actually, no, I wouldn't. But yeah, sure.
But what if we made those but for ooze? Like ooze shoes, so you could walk
shoes.
safely on oozes.
There could be a lot of money in that. That's
Yeah.
$1 million
Good
idea.
toy from the 90s.
You're cooking up quite a little something there, aren't you?
Ooh, shoes.
I'm gonna detect your thoughts later. We'll
No, don't do
brainstorm.
that.
Brainstorm.
You could just ask me.
Yeah,
Save a
but
spell slot.
that's true.
Okay.
So you're all standing before an incredible device. It's got crab legs, it's got crab claws, it looks like a crab. It's a vehicle made of metal, copper. Get inside, it seats up to 10.
I call dibs on driving.
Okay.
I mean, you drove the tank last time. Wouldn't expect
Shotgun.
Is there a is it like an RV where there's like a driver's seat, another seat, and then there's maybe like a table and like a little bench in the back?
It's a whole thing. The
It's
apparatus.
like a Winnebago with crab arms.
I first check the glove box, then I adjust the mirror, and then I fiddle with the radio.
Yeah.
The
Who moved the seat?
Adjust the seat.
Told you not to adjust the seat.
So inside
Don't
there
touch my
are
dial.
10 levers.
What radio stations do they get in Daoine?
Yeah.
KKRP radio.
Yeah.
So it looks watertight and airtight. It's got a hatch. It's got 10 levers inside. Looks like the levers can go up or down or put in a neutral position. I think each one right now is in a neutral position.
Okay, where are we going to go with this? Are we going to try to find Qualish, or?
Yeah.
We're going to go where the adventure takes us, I say, and I shove my mixtape in the radio.
I'm gonna go
to your
take a nap
dismay-
for like an hour.
When you try to start it up, you hear like your classic meh, 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 meh.
Oil.
Something's wrong with it, and you hear like a psh.
Oh.
Oh shit.
But you got your thing that makes the sound music, don't you?
Yeah, I hit my music brooch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
It plays the
Or-
guitar riff from Bark at the Moon.
While we're trying to figure it out,
For
I'll
Bark
give
at the
I'll give Guzman 20 points of healing. Lay on hands.
Oh. He smiles in his sleep.
You're pretty
Welcome.
sure that this thing needs to be repaired. There's something wrong.
Okay.
Gundar, can you take a look at this? Are you used to
I definitely could. Yes.
Yeah, I'll help. I press
like,
to
I got those
myself a pair of useless
tools.
goggles.
You guys want those tools?
That
Um,
might help.
Yes, tools, please, thanks.
You,
I'll give
it
them-
looks like what you're going to need to find is some diagrams or a schematic that'll help point out where everything's supposed to go.
Look at all the notes.
Yeah, wasn't there notes?
Ooh.
There was notes.
Yes.
And we
Scattered
have his
notes and
notebook.
diagrams nearby. Must be deciphered with an Arcana check.
Oh.
Well, we have an Arcana cleric.
Arcana check.
I got a 16.
Oh wow, that's higher than I got.
So,
Come on.
so Gundar and Litria, you both gather around the schematics together,
Yeah.
and some of Litria's hair like brushes against Gundar's face for a moment.
Your beard hair.
Yes, and then so let's see. With that roll, you will be able to repair and operate the apparatus of Qualish.
All
A
right.
short little repair montage where it's like you got a wrench, you know, and you got a, and you think you got it, but no, I don't.
Would that take them about an hour, you think?
What
Yeah.
song is playing as we do this?
I like, oh, the winner takes it all, the loser takes the fall. Blah, 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 in the night, meow, meow. And then you're like, yeah. And you're like covered in grease. And while you're doing that, you learn what all the levers do. It's a whole thing in the Dungeon Master's Guide. It's very
Yeah.
complicated. You can extend the legs, open the window shutters, all sorts of stuff. But so after that hour, you're thoroughly familiar with what levers do what, and how to push them, and what system to put them in. Yeah, there's a rear hatch also that you can open and close with lever 10. The eye light fixtures emit bright light in a 30-foot radius when you pull the 8th lever. You can make it turn 90 degrees with the 7th lever. You can walk or swim forward with the 6th lever. You can have the claws attack with the 5th lever. The claws have a +8 to hit, and they do 7 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
And
I
they
have
can
an important
grab the target, which the escape DC is a 15.
Oh my god.
I have an important question, though.
Yeah.
Is it manual or automatic transmission?
I would assume it's manual.
Manual, yeah. Everything's manual.
So, you all get in your apparatus, your extended prototype apparatus of Qualish.
Hmm.
You see,
Yep, I'm getting it.
you see the ooze entrance is open, but the Kraken is still repairing itself. Tuning fork crack right by the entrance.
Do we
Fight
want to
it.
destroy the cracking?
Let's fight it in the crab.
Yeah.
So, all right, you start. Litri is driving, right? So you
Yeah.
start
Yeah.
skitter towards the Kraken.
Yep.
The vehicle,
Everything
like,
yet?
Kraken
Everything
stops
yet?
repairing itself when it sees you coming, like, with claws out. Or, you know?
Oh yeah.
The Kraken, like, and, like, kind of pulls its tentacles into the ooze and swims into the ooze and just kind of flees to a far side of the submerged city.
Or like snapping in vain at it as it's going.
Afraid of crabs.
I mean, if you want to chase it, you can.
I try to make one of the claws wave to it.
Okay.
Like, pretend we were just trying to be friendly.
Oh, okay. All right. So, right now, you're in a building. Outside is the ooze. There's a big wall of ooze that you'll have to go into.
Yeah.
You can start exploring the under section of the city, the submerged section in your apparatus, assuming your apparatus can survive the ooze.
Oh.
Just stick the claw out a little bit.
No, that's
Okay. After some testing, you're certain that it was made to go through this ooze. So.
excellent. Okay.
Which is like, okay, guys, get ready for adventure. She pulls down her
Oh,
goggles, slams it into drive, and goes.
Oh god.
Like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Are there yet?
I will
Okay.
turn this construct around.
Okay. Street level. So, you go out into the gelatinous ooze that fills the city up to 30 feet. And you're in the streets, and you see a lot of glass statues of people.
They're like glass.
Yeah, why are there all these glass statues? Below the surface there is too, and we saw them above.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to read you some flavor.
Alright, flavor me up.
Unlike the figures seen standing steadily along the edges of the towers above, the hundreds of glass statues that fill Daoine Gloine have been arranged on the streets and in open courtyards as if staging scenes of city life. A market square, a royal personage holding court, and so forth. In addition to the statues, huge numbers of glassy baubles are spread throughout these scenes, serving as stand-ins for fruit in a market, as huge jewels worn at a ball, as a scepter and orb held by a statue noble, and so forth. Looking around, the legends appear true. Here is a city inhabited entirely by folk of glass, and whose every possession is glass as well.
Wait, are they moving around?
Nope.
Oh, this
Oh.
is either some next level Dale Chaluli stuff, or like these people were turned into glass.
hmm
Yikes.
So,
Why
how-
would somebody want to turn everything into glass?
Maybe they just move really, really, really slow.
Maybe.
I
It's
don't know.
possible.
Can we? Yeah, let's observe them for a moment to see if there's any movement.
they do not move.
Okay.
I like gently tap one with a claw.
Yep. Just
Yeah, that's a good idea.
blong. They're definitely glass.
Okay. Well,
Is there anything specific you're looking for as you explore?
entrances, probably.
And
That
or-
building with all the vines all over it looks pretty cool.
Hmm.
Really?
Or that one on the west side that looks like it's like a top of a jug sticking out of the water. The whole top is a hole. We could just crawl right up and down into that.
Oh, number 7.
Also, if there's any chain and or rope,
Yeah. Anything.
Well, because the ooze is acidic, there's not
Yeah.
a lot of stuff down here that's not
Except on the
destroyed. It
glass.
doesn't destroy the glass, but most everything else is ruined. So there isn't really a lot of stuff like that. Somebody, all right, I'll roll it. All right. I gotta roll a d12.
Oh.
There it is. You see. Oh, really? There's a statue of a devil. And one of its eyes is a large crystal.
Oh.
Ooh.
Do we want that crystal?
Yeah, can we try to pluck it out with the claw?
What devil does it look like? Could I find out?
What devil does it look like? It looks like a woman with wings and a mighty sword.
Okay, Zariel. Excellent. Okay.
Maybe we should try to use the claw to clip the sword hand off before we take the crystal.
That
Maybe.
seems reasonable.
Maybe.
Do what you gotta do. I'm not
Yeah.
stopping you.
I will
Okay.
try to use the claws to sort of just like rip the sword off the statue.
Okay. The statue's been submerged in the acid for a time, so it's probably weakened. So you use your claw, and you're able to blink, and you break the hand off that was holding the sword.
And then I use one claw to try to get the crystal. Like,
So as soon as your claw touches the crystal,
Fuck.
there's like a flash of light, and your apparatus
apparatus.
appears somewhere else entirely.
Fuck.
You're
What?
in a realm of like red dust. The
Oh,
sky
fuck.
is kind of got these red
Oh,
cloud
No.
and like churning clouds, and in the distance you see like these fireballs falling from the clouds to the land.
Fuck.
And far off in one direction you see a huge like stone mountain with a dragon with 5 heads carved into it.
Oh,
No.
fuck.
I turned to Gunnar and I'm like, are we in Avernus?
Yeah. No, it looks that way.
Okay,
yeah.
just checking.
Tiamat's
God,
Yeah.
yeah.
over there. There's
I
killer
know.
skulls. And there's
Fuck. How do
So
we?
if I throw this in reverse, would it help?
Can worth a shot.
You go in reverse and nothing.
Oh God.
I
Oh,
squeeze.
Actually, it can't go in reverse. You'd have to pull lever 7, and then pull lever 7 again, and then pull lever 7 again,
It's true.
and then pull.
I can't. I can't be here.
I squeeze was at the closet too tight.
Like in Glee or Terror.
Oh, was it the closet?
Terror.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Hey, we're almost home.
No.
How do we get back to where we were? Was it?
I don't know.
Is there
find
any
out.
portals back to the prime material plane here?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, this is the first level, so there's a lot of coming and going. You know?
Yeah, we
Well,
want to
what's
be
the
in the
closest?
going.
I need to go. If I'm discovered, I'm dead.
Here's the thing. That looks like Tiamat's home over there.
And it
There's
leads
a
to
portal
this.
to Dis there.
Yes, there is.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, that's
The only
more
problem
how-
is that that's where Tiamat's consorts are, and they're not friendly.
Okay.
No.
Here-
Is
here's the
there
thing,
anywhere
Walter.
else? Anywhere
I
else to
think-
go?
If we bow down to them and we really grovel,
No.
they might let us go.
No.
But this
So-
is further into
Just
hell.
be like, oh, great dragon, you're so huge and I suck so bad. Just say stuff like that.
I
Can
don't
we-
want to get anywhere near that, and I think Kandar doesn't either.
Yeah, let's not go
yeah,
there.
I'm
Let's
not into
go
that.
a different direction.
This is further into hell, but I am supposed to return Wazit to Mr. Dissipator, so
Oh,
maybe he'll
What?
help us.
maybe he'll send us back.
Exactly, yeah.
But
Maybe.
I don't think you understand. If my
No.
mother can sense what's up with me, then they might be able to know and try to destroy me. since I'm literally the key to destroy Tiamat.
Oh, well, that is a wrinkle to the plan.
That's
Oh God,
yeah.
I didn't even
That's
think
why
about that.
I'm kind of freaking out. I'm literally
Wazit says,
whatever that my mother said.
Wazit goes, wait, what now? Really?
Nothing.
Shit.
Nothing. Shit. I grab Goosemont's eye thing and I just scream into it, "Get me out of here!" Nothing.
I was like, oh,
We have your granddaughter. SOS. SOS.
Wait.
911.
Well, you know what they say.
Life alert.
Butcher says, well, you know what they say.
What?
When you're going through hell, keep going.
That's right.
She pulls down her goggles again and starts blaring Running in the 90s and just goes full throttle forward.
Fuck.
Scuttling across the hellish landscape.
Aurora's just in the back panicking, like losing her shit.
Ah, so beautiful. Fireballs and bloom.
Yeah. So you're in your little apparatus of Qualish, like skittering across the hellscape.
Big one.
Fuck.
Not too far away, there's a river of blood, and in the blood, there's faces, like people's faces, you know. And you're skittering towards Tiamat's house.
I guess.
I guess I'm gonna try to comfort Aurora and just go back there too, because Gusman is also scared and grossed out, and just tell her like,
Literally just like in the fetal position, just like, I can't be here.
I'll just put a hand on her and try to be strong for her,
Thank you.
but I'm scared too.
Okay,
This
as
is
you get
so
close,
hard.
near it, you see, I think, there's a maggot pit,
Yeah.
and around it are a bunch of devils, and there's like 5 people. They look sort of like humans and dwarves and elves, but they look more rubbery.
Rubbery?
And like they're lined up and getting ready to be tossed into the maggot pit. And there's a bunch of devils.
All right.
I don't want to disturb them, so I'll go around.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's
Can
go
we
down
just go
that.
through the maggot pit in the
I
crowd?
don't see it.
We'll just go
Don't know
around.
what's
Through
going
the
on.
maggot pit.
I think it's like 1,000 miles wide or something, isn't it?
It's pretty big,
It's
yeah.
big. And there's a huge cave entrance to this Tiamat lair, and in front of it, you see what looks like a devil / white dragon / humanoid standing there, like holding a barbed pole.
Okay.
Fuck. Not more. Not more.
Can we?
You spy this from a distance. You know, the Qualish thing has 2 eye things that you can look
Yeah.
around in.
Oh,
with
yeah.
periscope, so
I'm gonna use my bone section to hide
so you see
inside
like
the contraption.
maggots, Abishai,
Covered in tarps. Can't see me.
entrance.
Gundar, you probably know your way around here, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I've
Come on.
never been, but yeah.
Well,
I've
why-
you're
read-
on a, you're
You're
on
my guide
a
now. I
task
don't care.
for, the guy below, right?
I park.
Waz says, well, and also remember, Tiamat's all about greed, right? So you could
Yeah.
just bribe that Abishai. Or just tell him he's really cool. You know, it's like, man, I suck so bad, and you're so awesome. And
Okay,
just,
but
you could do that.
Your dragons are
how
very
about this?
pleased.
You're
about-
like, you could go, I'm such a loser. I'm like, I'll punch myself. Oh, I suck.
No, why is it? No, don't. You're cool. Don't punch it.
Vitria, go.
Butcher has an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, go, Vitria.
Okay, so alternatively,
Hmm.
we could get like a bunch of like bones and stuff and disguise this contraption as a big demon. And then we'd be the cool ones, and then he would be like, "Oh, you're so cool. I'll let you in."
Maybe he'll
Yeah.
bribe us.
Use thaumaturgy if you've got it.
I mean, there's gotta be bones all over the place. We're in hell, right?
Waz says, hold on now. If you pretend to be a demon in the realm
Right.
of devils, they're gonna.
Okay, we'll pretend to be a
Hey,
devil.
wait,
We'll
you're
pretend
not
to be
even-
a really
isn't he a demon?
big bone devil.
Yeah, why is this a closet?
With
Isn't
bones.
he?
Oh
Point.
yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's right. A bone devil outranks an Abishai.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we're a really big bone devil, then we super outrank it.
All right, but how the heck are we gonna make this thing look like a bone devil? They're skinny skeleton people with huge
Maybe it'll
Stinger
just
tails.
look like some kind of devil they've never even seen before. That'll really scare me.
Maybe. Oh, jeez. Okay. Actually, I don't think.
What
Well,
if it was like a cross between two kinds of devil, like a bone devil and another kind of devil with like this big and has claws?
Well, I mean, like, what kind of bribe are we talking here? Was it?
Well, they usually want souls. That's the currency here in hell.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You guys got any souls?
Do I still
Only
have that
3
bag
of
of
us
soul
do.
magic?
The larva, yeah.
The soul larva?
where'd
You
get that
do.
from the Arcana lots?
Yeah. He's like, there. See, that's all. Yeah,
Oh,
that's good.
That's it. Oh, yeah, we got
do that.
souls.
Yeah,
I
it's
totally forgot about those souls we stole.
Yeah.
piece of cake.
Yeah.
You can do all sorts of
All
things
right.
with the soul.
We could do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good stuff.
But we're not going to deck out our ride.
We
I
could
mean,
do
we-
that too.
we
I
could
mean,
do that
yeah,
too.
so, you know, when in
I mean,
hell,
We
right?
should at least like look kind of cool and intimidating so we seem like we belong.
I think that seems wise.
Get out, like, and prestidigitate, spray painted, like, graffiti on the sides,
Some like
skulls,
flames.
Flames,
Anarchy
yeah.
symbol.
iron dabbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
Of
it look
course.
kind of like Mad Maxy.
Yes, exactly.
Strap Waz to the front or something.
So you're gonna
Feels like a mask.
you're gonna decorate your apparatus of Qualish to make it look more Mad Maxy using the stuff that you
Yes.
find in hell.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go over to the River of Blood and use that as paint or
Oh,
something?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just finger paint it.
God damn it.
All right. As you dip your finger in, you see like a soul like, and the face
Oh,
just kind of.
sorry. I'm like,
Staying in the car.
Hey Tim.
Staying in the car.
Say,
That's
hey,
the
Tim.
Keep the doors locked, Aurora. It's a
Got
bad
it.
neighborhood.
Can I try to like put one of the
Yeah.
faces on the? Can I try putting one of the blood faces on the front of it?
Yeah.
oh, wow. Guys, this would look perfect.
You're like bloop,
Yeah.
and then changes.
Lit-
Ah.
Litria has the Grand Master's like robo faces too, doesn't she?
I do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a lot of
Yeah.
creepy shit.
Yeah, we do.
And that's
As
this
we're
like
sta-
big
as we're
helmet that
doing
I'm wearing
discussion,
to comprehend
We do
languages.
have a lot of creepy stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, honestly, this is probably the most badass it's ever gonna look.
yeah.
Wow. All right. So you
Okay.
equal up your.
Hey, is there any just like bones or corpses laying around?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I can
Oh.
animate them. They could like kind
Oh.
of walk alongside the thing.
So could I actually.
Okay, both of you do that. I'm gonna be here supervising.
It'll be great, Aurora.
Because
I'll make
there's,
some,
there's
I'll make
like
some spore zombies.
there's quite a bit of like broken weapons, that kind of
Mm.
armor.
Yeah, we'll arm them. Sure, we'll make them
Also-
look all Mad Maxy.
Okay.
Oh,
We're going all out, man. We got an undead entourage.
We
Flank.
know
Need
who's
some
ours because we're
blood
gonna
on
dip our
the
hand,
skeletons.
dip our hands in like red blood and just press it to their face. They have a red
Yeah.
face print.
Litria's got her robe with faces on and stuff.
Can I also sit
This is gonna
on
be
like
great.
Yeah.
Can I also like sit on the front of the construct and drive it with my mage hand while I
Oh.
like
Mhm.
I want to play like a guitar.
With flames coming out
Oh,
of
okay.
it.
All right. I got you.
Go
All right.
for it.
Going the whole all in,
We
Sean.
did
Yeah.
that.
Cool
All
way.
So
Cool. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna make myself as invisible as possible.
Yeah, just stay in the car.
I'm here.
the
Call me
Abishai,
when we're ready.
the Abishai guard is like bored out of his mind. Then he hears the wailing of a guitar, and he looks over and he sees this thing skittering towards him. And it's got like a red soul face from the River of Blood mashed on the front, like. "Yeah." And there's what, two skeletons walking on a skeleton on either side,
Mm-hmm.
like all tricked out in broken armor.
Yep.
And Litria's in the front wailing on a guitar.
We're in the robe of faces.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And my helmet.
Yeah.
You're like, don't say this
What is
isn't
this?
cool, okay?
Comprehend languages helmet? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a helmet of comprehend languages.
Yeah, so she knows what he's saying. And I know, I think Abyssal is demons, right?
Infernal.
Yes.
For
Yeah,
these guys.
Infernal was-
Infernal is devils.
Yeah, I only know Abyssal, so sorry.
So as you approach, he like looks at you. Yeah, halt. What business do you have at the dragon spawn pit?
I just remembered I also have like the big clock necklace that I got from the notebook.
All right.
So
Oh, I have a life bar too.
Oh yeah.
Hovering above your head, you have a life bar. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's how I
And I
knew
just
you
like
need.
barely look up at the demon, and I like grunt. I'm like, just passing through. I say, and I just like toss the bag of soul maggots in front of him on the ground.
Oh, okay. Hey, just yoink. Right on in there. He's just, please make yourself at home.
I'm just like kind of peeking out the window of the apparatus to make sure
Yeah.
everything goes okay.
Yeah.
I think we're in, Aurora.
Fuck.
I read
I did it.
one of the things I read about this place when I was making the guide to devils was that Tiamat mates in here, and all of her mates gather in a circle while she
Oh.
mates with one of them in the center of the circle.
Ugh.
Man, that's messed
But
up.
I'm just saying that was an option. I'm not doing that. Okay.
Good
Well,
thing
no,
this
I'm
is the
just gonna
PG
watch.
stream.
Yeah, nah. I'm just gonna be like, okay, it's time. Do it. Kill her.
I just want you to appreciate that I'm not going to do that.
Thank you.
It would have been like
Although it would be
Yeah,
so awesome for you to stealth in your apparatus past.
We'll do it then.
it would have been like one of those killer
But
spiders.
it sucks for the other 4 dragons too. They have to just sit there and watch.
Yeah. What?
Like, man.
Well, so
Rough.
when you get inside, you see that there's actually an open ceiling, and those dragon heads are like all around one of each of the chromatic types. And there's a big open area in here, and then there's caves off to the side. There's 2 things you notice. To the left, there's a cave with a huge pile of gold and treasure, and on the top of it is a swirling vortex. Whoosh, and you catch glimpses of Daoine Gloine. Daoine Gloine. Daoine Gloine. But there's also a big wall with a rock on it. And Wazit says, that's the entrance to Dis. You have to crawl through it. The rock is going to heckle you. It's just how it is here in hell. So let's go. We're going to Dis.
We have to get out.
I
Hey,
mean,
I don't know.
he needs to go to this, so why don't we just throw him through the portal and then we go through to Daoine Gloine?
Well, hold on.
Can I?
We
speak
could
to
just
Gunda
attach a
on the
note to his
side?
shirt.
Hold on.
Or like,
This is interesting.
Why?
Why?
Well, little was here. We could keep him a little longer. He's bound to me for a good month. We don't have to bring him to Dis immediately.
Then how are we supposed to get out?
The
There's a
portal.
portal over there.
He says,
What does the portal leave us to?
Daoine Gloine.
Yeah, Daoine Gloine. Where we came from. Where we got the crab.
Let's go.
Wazit says, wait, I don't want to go back to the Prime. The place sucks. I'm
Yeah, but if you
due
go to
for a
Dis,
promotion.
Isn't he a demon?
Due for a promotion.
Wazit the Quasit?
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
He serves Dispater.
Oh, okay.
It's a freaking turncoat.
If
Yeah.
we cast
Blood
banishment on him, would that send him to Dispater?
No, I would probably send him to the abyss.
That's true.
Hold on a second. That's a great question. Let me look at this. Let me look at my
Well,
question.
hey, man. If Gundar is fine keeping Wazit and there's a way home and treasure right there, I'm gonna opt for the
That's
latter.
true.
I want to go home. I don't care what happens to Wasit. I don't care what happens to any of that.
I know I'm behind in my studies. I need to catch up to you guys. We got all this money.
No,
We made a map.
we need to go back and train and get better.
We need to get bodies
Yes.
for my parents.
I'm not gonna find any bodies here for them. I don't
Yeah,
think.
Well, none
I
that
mean,
we would
none that you'd want.
want.
not good ones.
And
Yeah,
those
if you-
other people too. They probably want bodies, right, guys?
No,
You're pretty sure if you cast banishment, he would go to the abyss. He is a traitor, and so probably
Can you
he's
banish us?
extremely uncomfortable in hell. Actually,
Yeah. Oh shit!
he is a turncoat.
Gundar, it's up to you. We can do whatever you want.
Treasure in Daoine Gloine or further into hell?
So I rolled a d20, and I rolled really high, so I don't think Gundar wants to go to Dissipator.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then just grab the coins and go.
So wait, was it the closet? You're not going to take him to Dissipator? You're not going to send him through the?
No,
All right.
he's mine.
He says, "Well, I don't want to go alone. I mean, that's just suicide for a demon."
Someone probably eat you or something.
We can, now that we know the way, we can come back later.
That's true.
No.
When we're all prepared and ready. We were kind of like caught off guard this time. Next time
really,
we'll be
who's
good to
ever
go.
ready
We can get
Made the wrong turn.
Mary Greymalkin says, "That's true. Now we know of a portal to hell.
Yeah.
Are you into that, Mary?
Maybe there's other portals in this city."
Maybe. Oh.
Probably. That's
Good
why
point.
I am taking notes and making a map.
Which is what we were hired to do originally.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're
Statue.
doing
Good for
both.
staying on point, Litria.
Okay, how do we grab all these coins? Should we just run out, grab them, and put them in the
You
thing?
just like shovel them up in the
Scoop 'em up,
claws,
yeah.
and just jump them in.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like
Should
Scrooge McDuck up in this apparatus.
So right now you're in the central hall. You're gonna, and off to the left you see the cave with the big pile of treasure and your portal on top. Are you approaching the that cave?
Yeah.
Wait a
I
second.
could scout ahead.
Is the portal like resting on the top of the treasure
It's
hole?
hovering above the pile. It's a 10-foot tall pile of treasure.
So if we take out the treasure, how are we gonna get up to?
We should just get like the best bits.
Yeah. Just scrape some
The
off the
big
top.
stuff.
Maybe like a
Gems.
magic item or two.
Yeah, magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. That sounds like a good idea.
Because we have to scuttle up the gold to get out of here. If we take all the
It just happened to get stuck in our claw.
yeah.
Yep. Okay. Do it.
So you drive your apparatus of Qualis towards the pile of treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Slowly, and I'm still on the hood, so I'm like looking around a lot.
Everybody make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
You have a +4 if you're next to me. So 10
Thank
feet.
God.
Is this against magic, Sean? Or no?
It sure is.
Oh, okay. I'm proficient. Oh God, thank
Is
God.
it anything like charm or sleep?
Is it like charm or sleep? No.
Yes, because I'm an elf. Okay.
So Goosamon, what'd you get?
7. That's with advantage and Aurora's.
Wow. What about Litria?
18.
All right. Gundar.
9.
What about Aurora?
27.
Oh my!
I have a +11. Pretty good.
What about Mary?
She's got a +4 too.
All right. So Aurora, you watch. Suddenly, the rest of the group gets a look at this pile of treasure. They're overcome with supernatural greed.
Even me?
Yes.
Oh no.
It's T-Mat's lair, so the DC is high.
Yeah.
Gleaming treasure. You have to have it. Everybody except Aurora. So Aurora, you see them all just transfixed with treasure. And literally, you're out there. You were wailing on your guitar. Now you just stop. And you see all this incredible treasures.
Oh, I'm stuffing my extra dimensional pockets with it.
Aurora, like, up through the hatch, the roof is open. A gigantic blue dragon comes swooping from the hell sky down to heading right for this room, which is probably where he lives.
I'm quickly grabbing the fucking controls. Shoving me kind of
I should have paid attention to the notes.
punching it.
So let's roll initiative and just see.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fucking punching it. I'm pushing us through.
All right, Gus, what'd you get?
17.
Litria.
Nat 1.
Oh wow.
So that is 4 total.
Gundar.
17.
Aurora.
17.
Why?
I have a 0.
All right. What does Gus have for Dex?
+2.
What does Aurora have?
+1.
Thank God.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, so you can go first again.
Is it my turn first?
Actually, my dragon goes first.
Okay.
Any of you speak
Great.
Draconic?
I have
No.
comprehend languages.
Nope. Yeah, that's
Ah.
true. That just works like while you have the helmet on,
It
right?
flies down, and it says in an amused voice, "It looks like a meal has been brought to me." And it swoops down, and it
Fuck.
picks up the apparatus in its claws.
Oh.
It's hovering like 10
Fuck.
feet off the ground, and it like just opens the hatch ever so daintily and looks inside. And then it is Goosamon's turn. Goosamon, you're like obsessed with the treasure.
I know, but he's blocking the way out, right?
Yes.
I mean, technically, you want to get through anything to get to the treasure.
I'm gonna.
Sure.
Yes, I'm going to look at Gundar, and he's got that treasure greed look in his eye too. But I'm a little bit faster, and I'm gonna go and pull lever 10, so the rear hatch unseals and opens. I'm gonna jump off onto the treasure pile.
Ah!
God
All right.
damn it.
Nice.
Just a huge pile of treasure. It's incredible.
I was paying attention to the notes.
After Goosamon, Aurora, you're the only one who's
Yeah.
not overcome with supernatural greed. Oh, Goosamon, at the end of your turn, please make another charisma saving throw.
All right.
You might snap out of it.
No, I got a 3.
All right. Every coin has your face on it in a saying.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just,
You could buy a house with me.
Oh, God damn it.
We can solve all your problems.
I could buy a 50,000 gold piece diamond and bring my wife back to life.
If you cash all of us in, you'll be level 20.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Okay. Is it possible to use the... Does it have, like, pinchers or just legs on it?
Got claws.
The apparatus? The
Yeah.
apparatus has pinchers, and it also has, like, weird, crab legs.
Okay, I'm gonna try to, from watching Litry, I'm gonna try to use the levers to pinch the legs that are grabbing us.
Okay, so you're going to use a claw to try to...
Yeah,
Alright,
try
so
to
let's
pinch
see.
both of them.
It's like riding with me here.
Oh, okay, so each extended claw makes a weapon attack. So you can do 2 attacks, plus 8 to hit.
Ooh.
Or
Okay.
weapon master, or battle master, you could use.
Yeah, I'm not. Okay, plus 8, you said?
Mhm.
Okay, first one is 21.
You hit! Now, you can do one of 2 things.
Okay.
You can either just grapple it. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Or you can do your damage.
Damage.
So it's 2d6 damage.
Okay. Don't fuck me. Fuck me. That's 3.
All right, 3 damage. And do you want to attack with the other claw at the same time?
Yep.
All right, so another plus 8, please.
Let's see. And that's 20.
You hit again, so another 2d6.
Ooh. Okay, I'm using 2 different ones.
And she divine
Okay, that's
smite through the construct.
It is a weapon
She
attack.
can.
Sure.
I mean-
Oh, I can?
Yeah, if you want to.
It's a weapon
Oh.
attack.
It says
Okay,
makes
then
the
I'll
following
use
melee
my-
weapon
yeah.
attack. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. So I'll use that. So
Crab
that's
smash.
plus 6. So then that's going to be my divine strike is
That's got to be like. Can I just say that's got to be like one of the rarest D&D occurrences of all time.
It's so cool.
Divine
though.
smite to an apparatus.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
yeah.
Right here on the Greyhawk
So
channel.
Aurora grabs the lever. Her eyes like glow gold, and her
Yep.
energy passes through into the claws. And it's like, and they actually hit the dragon, and the dragon roars in pain. So it does
Okay.
2d6 plus your divine smite.
Okay, so then that's 6, 12. So that's 19 points of damage.
19. Wow.
Yeah.
So the dragon roars in surprise and pain and lets go of your apparatus. And so when your apparatus falls, it does a full somersault, but then lands on his crab legs on the bottom. Dust kicks up everywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get us out here if I can.
So the dragon is hovering 15 feet above you. Gundar, you're overcome with greed.
Damn you.
Yeah. Yeah, sure am.
You see Gusamon, who's wee, you know.
I command the skeleton that I made to go and start stuffing its ribs full of gold.
Okay.
It's ribs.
All right. So it's just
And then I think I'm just gonna stay in the apparatus because there's a fucking dragon outside.
so Gundar, make a charisma saving throw. You might be able to snap out of it.
18.
Close, but not quite. All right, so you're still.
Oof, boy,
And then
that's
it is Litria's turn. Litria, there's a huge pile of treasure. Oh, and the thing fell, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
make like a. You're gonna make it, but make it acrobatics or whatever.
Yeah.
'Cause you fell with the apparatus.
She's fine.
Could I have leapt off onto the dragon?
No.
Yeah, you could do that if you want. Yeah,
No.
make it acrobatics. I mean, you're gonna make it, but go ahead and roll.
Hello, dragon.
It's a dirty 20.
So where do you want to land on the dragon?
Just sort of like on the back, like right between its shoulders.
Okay, so when it lets go, you jump and you land on its back, and its wings are flapping, and like surprised that it actually got hit with that radiant energy from the claw. It probably doesn't even notice that you're on it. It's a very big dragon. It's like 4 squares, like a gargantuan.
Oh,
It's like one of the ultimate blue dragons in existence.
Oh my
It's
God.
huge.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you land on its back, and you have a full suite of actions available to you.
Okay, Litria has a very odd idea of what treasure is, so she's going to try to placate the dragon to maybe add it to her inventory at some point. So
Fuck.
she's going to try to
Wow.
like scratch it in like just the right places to like make it feel like a bit better and be like, oh, who's a good big dragon? You're so big and cool.
That sounds like an animal handling.
Well, hope I roll good. I still have guidance. Hope. So 19 plus
Oh.
5.
Okay.
90.
Starts doing that thing with his back leg, like when you get him in the good spot, like
Yeah, he's it
tapping it in
definitely.
the hair.
You hear like a kind of like a. Whoa. Oh, whoa,
Hello there.
oh, yeah, hello. Woo. Then it's turn again.
Oh no.
What is it gonna do on its turn?
Enjoy the scritches.
It saw you guys as. Oh, I know what it's gonna do.
Oh, fuck.
It reaches into the apparatus. Oh, wow! I'll pick one. All right, wait. I'm gonna roll. D6. 1, 2, 3 is Wazit the Quasit.
No! Was it?
It is
Ah!
a demon here. That doesn't make any sense. And then just.
You son of a bitch.
That's my turn. Oh, and Litria, it says to you in Draconic. It says, "Why are you in my lair?" Echoing noise.
Can't I have made a saving throw?
Yes, the end of your turn. Charisma save.
Okay, that is a 21.
Boom! You're no longer overcome with supernatural greed. All right, so that was his turn. Gusamon. Pile of
Do you make-
treasure.
Do you make your save at the beginning or the end of the round?
End of your round.
Then if I land on the treasure, I'm just gonna start stuffing my pockets with the most valuable stuff. My
Treasure,
interdimensional
treasure.
pockets. And I'll tell the skeleton too, like, you get some.
All right,
Don't
skeleton.
let him get it.
All right,
But
treasure,
I'll
treasure, treasure.
There's skeleton.
Okay. And at the end of your round, make a charisma saving throw.
That's better. 18.
Close, but not quite.
Are you within 10 feet or would you
Nah,
be-
I jumped out of the thing and.
Yeah, fuck.
Aurora, you
Yeah.
are. It just ate the Quasit. you see some of your allies messing with the treasure, and Litria is scratching the back of the dragon.
Okay, so are both Gundar and Guzman outside of the apparatus?
Yeah, I think they are, yeah. It's just you and Mary Greymalkin inside.
Just grapple them with the claws.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do. I was going to use the claws to try to grapple and grab them both and dump them in the hatch.
All right. Okay, so roll a +8 to hit Guzman.
Okay. Fuck. That's probably not going to get him. 12.
Nah, I only got 14.
+8 to hit Gundar.
Ooh, 21.
Yeah, I like.
Gundar, you've been grappled with a claw.
I laugh as I see him hoisted away.
Yeah, and I'm gonna drop him in the apparatus and close the back door so they can't fucking run out again.
All right, and that's a lot of actions, but Mary can also do an action too, so she'll help assist you with all that.
You like Dungeon Mom?
Yeah, Dungeon Mom trying to get all the kids back in the car.
Then you get the one in, the other snuck out, the other side. Yeah.
We're leaving right now.
Gundar, you are in the apparatus. She shut the hatch.
Yeah.
Mary Greymalkin yells, "Snap out of it, you idiot!"
I turn around and run out.
God. Fucking dragon. Oh.
You do still have your skeleton out there, right?
I do.
So do you want to have it scoring treasure for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
All right.
I think as my bonus action, I'm gonna look out one of the windows. How far up is the dragon?
15 feet.
Oh, it's not far at all. Okay. As my bonus action, I'm gonna create a spiritual weapon of Dissipator's big old mace, and I'm gonna make an attack against the dragon because I'm mad.
Okay.
Fuck.
And I'm gonna use my 4th level spell slot to do it. So let's see how it goes.
Shit.
Are you gonna try to get him right in the solar plexus so he barfs up Quasit?
Yes, actually, I will.
Smart.
Let's see, what's my bonus?
Probably
Wow.
plus a lot because spiritual weapons +6.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Oh.
So it appears and all of a sudden, whoop.
Okay. 4d8.
Shit. D&D math. Can you do that?
Let's see. Yeah, that's 23 for 7.
Ow!
45. All right, so bam, you hit the dragon really hard, and it howls in pain.
You son of a bitch!
And at the end of your turn, Gundar, make a charisma save.
Give me back my closet.
I got a nat 1.
Litria, you're not greeted. You're on the back of this blue dragon, consort of Tiamat, one of the ultimate specimens of its kind. Ancient beyond reckoning, perhaps.
Mm.
You found a good spot under a scale.
Okay, Litria says, "Oh, great dragon, truly the most marvelous of your kind. We had come simply to be blessed by a chance to gaze upon your immaculate form. But alas, my companions have been overcome by some sort of supernatural force that fills them with greed at the sight of your incomparable horn."
He says, "Well, leave me a treasure for my hoard and you're free to go. I'd really like this apparatus. It's neat."
Oh, we need it to not die in acid.
Yeah.
I got this really nice clock, though, worth 500 gold.
Oh.
500 gold.
It's not enough to level up.
I have like 20 clocks.
What do you think I am? First level?
So,
So basically, if you guys can offer him something special for his horde, he'll let you go through the portal.
Oh, jeez.
Do you want to? We got to stop now. Do you want to wait till next time? You have a week to
Probably,
think about
yeah.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
can come up with ideas.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right. So we'll wrap it up there. And when we do some plugs real quick, Doug, got plugs?
You can follow me on Twitter at Longshottist and follow Nerdarchy at just all kinds of stuff if you Google Nerdarchy. I think we're going to have a new store item next month. That'll be one of Sean's things that he made for us, Muckwuggle the Frog God.
Ooh, Muckwuggle.
It has monsters and adventures and magic items and all kinds of cool stuff in it. So keep an eye out for that.
Awesome. I'd love doing that one.
It's really good. I like it. I've used it.
I love the art of Muckwuggle.
Yeah.
I got from Nelson.
He's really good.
Kika, you got any plugs?
This evening you can find me on Tales from the Grim playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage with my Chickenfoot Coven character, DNA Hall. And if anyone's going to PAX East, I will be there running 2 panels.
Oh, cool. You do more panels.
Yeah. One a continuation of one of the panels I did at PAX Unplugged, which is transgender narratives and tabletop gaming, and a new panel which is about role playing respectfully outside your own identity, called Play in Your Lane.
Sounds great.
Yeah. What about Dylan?
Oh, yes, I do. Tonight on Sean's channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we're doing Waffle Talk. We're going to talk about the beach episode, which had a lot of interesting things for pretty much just downtime, you know.
I love the beach episode so much.
It was really fun, yeah. And on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Sean's channel, we're doing Waterdeep Dragon Heist, where last time we were in Jarlaxle's submarine and a bronze dragon ripped it open and there was a bunch of crazy crap that went down. And now we're looking for the Vault of Dragons.
Oh,
So,
Jesus.
you know, it's pretty all right.
What about Chloe?
Yes. Oh, Kitty. This Sunday, you can find me on Sean's channel, Power Score RPG, at 5:30 Central Standard Time with my other Dungeon Academy ladies, and we're going to have a crazy time. We're meeting up with Strahd right now, and you can follow me on Twitter at Chloe_Fairy1. What about you, Sean?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. Tonight, Waffle Talk, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're talking about Dice Camera Action. It's great. You'll love it. I guarantee you're gonna love it so much that you might cry an actual real tear and feel an actual feeling, just maybe for a moment.
Maybe.
Saturday, I got games up the wazoo. 1 p.m. Dragon Heist. 6:30 p.m. Hell's Rebels. I've been going through book 3 of Hell's Rebels all week. It's incredibly awesome. There's a banquet where you can get banquet points for the nice things that you do at the banquet. Okay, I don't want to spoil it, but I can't wait to run it. Hey, what about Sunday? Dungeon Academy. They're in Barovia. They're with Strahd.
Yeah.
Is Strahd gonna hit on Chloe's character?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss that on Power Score RPG on Twitch.tv, do you? I don't think you do. And don't forget that on the Greyhawk channel, we offer so much. I mean, Orchard is on Mondays at 1 p.m. And it's an awesome campaign. Pro Restarter is awesome. And if you haven't seen the most recent episode, you can go on YouTube, I think, and watch it, episode 18. And it really was one of the best D&D sessions I ever played in my life. And I've been playing D&D for like decades. It was really, really good. So, and there's been clues to what happened through the entire campaign that we just found out. So you should definitely check that out too. And Secrets of Castle Greyhawk will be back next week. And I don't know if we'll finish this adventure depending on what they do. Well, I guess we'll just see what happens. So thank you very much for watching, and everybody in the chat who made comments. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.